Howdy there, folks. This is your friendly neighborhood deacon, Isaiah Hart, coming to you live from Savannah on this foggy and mysterious evening. It's 2051 here on the East Coast, and we're about to dive into today's Bell's Briefing, an AI-generated news bite. Our source for today's news is none other than the Science Times, published just earlier today. Now let me tell you something about this administration's anti-consensus Mars plan. According to the experts, it seems like it's headed for a spectacular failure. Now, I am no rocket scientist, but when the majority of scientists are saying one thing and you decide to do another, well, that sounds like a recipe for disaster if I ever heard one. I remember once when I tried to fix my old truck without consulting my mechanic buddy. Ended up with more parts on the ground than in the engine. Kinda reminds me of this situation right here, but let us not digress too much. The main issue at hand is that this plan lacks consensus among the scientific community. It seems as though our leaders have decided they know better than those who've dedicated their lives to studying these matters. It's like trying to bake a cake without following the recipe, then wondering why it came out looking more like a pancake. You cannot ignore expert advice and expect things to go smoothly. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for exploration and pushing boundaries, but there has got to be some sense in it too. We cannot afford mistakes when it comes to space travel, not with lives at stake. This reminds me of that time sarcastic Jack thought he could fill in for me after downing half a flask. Let us just say that did not end well either. Alright folks, before we wrap up here, don't forget about our chatbot Bell Chat. She's always ready with information and advice. And be sure to tune into the Bell and the Deacon Chat podcast for more in-depth discussions. Now, as we conclude this news bite, remember folks, when you're planning a trip to Mars, it's always best to listen to the experts. Otherwise, you might just end up with a one-way ticket to nowhere. This is Deacon Isaiah Hart signing off. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you've got something on your mind, drop us a comment below. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground.